Alright, so today we'll be taking down this tree, and I don't know if it got diseased because it's in the center of the canopy or it got hit by lightning, but it's only got these two offshoots that have any life left in it. And something was inside of it and has burrowed it out. As you can see right there. Hope we're not taking somebody's home away, but I've been whacking on this a little bit. So we also have this other tree, and I took this down last night, and this basically has been holding this tree up. So yeah, pretty big tree, probably like 60 years old, I'm assuming, at least. Sad to see it go, but it's gonna go in the wood stove, so it's not a good total loss. All right, let's get to it. Looks like there might be a little possibility that it might get hung up a little bit over here, but it's a lot of weight on there. It's pretty brittle, so I'm just gonna hack it down, not mess with it too much. As I was walking around there is a whole lot of rot around the roots on this side of the tree. I don't know if that's what killed it, but I think I'm gonna take it down in the two offshoots first, and then take down the main stump. So. I took a quick break to show you, but it has definitely got some holes inside of it. This sucker, I don't think I've ever seen this much water came. It was like a straight stream. Only other time I've seen that much water is out of an elm. The elm was alive though during the spring, but there's a river in there. So a little bit at a time and then all at once. Going to do some sketchy stuff, dude. Alright, I'll get back to it. One way or another, right? Man, I'd really like to mill that wood. I'm gonna show you how beautiful it is inside. Look how wet that is. Beautiful yellow though. That's hackberry. Beautiful. Look how pretty that is. Hope I'm not the only one that thinks lumber is beautiful. Alright, well that's a little hung up, so I'm gonna take a break, get that situated, and then come back. Well, safety first, always when dealing with something like this, and stupidity is second. Alright. So, I've been messing with this thing for a minute now. I'm gonna have to take it from this way to release all the tension right here. There's nothing connecting it anymore. I have totally severed it. It is just the friction at this point that's holding it down. So I'm gonna go for this guy too, and then, you know, just stick with cutting after that, you know? So, all right, let's get on this guy, little rearranger. It's real quick, you can see there is nothing holding it on. There's something right over there. That's what was holding it on, and now it's just friction. There's a little carpenter ant right there. Maybe they were getting in there. Anywho, I found that it's easier to just continue to release tension on this side and just slowly work your way back to this point. You got to be really careful. This is the tree's territory. The tree, you might have felled the tree, but right here, I know you probably either seen other videos, but the leverage and the amount of weight just in a few feet here can totally permanently maim you. You might not write about that sucker again. You might not be cutting no more wood. So be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. You'll see me walk away from things. And the reason I do that is I listen to the tree. This is actually how beavers cut trees. They will listen, just stop and listen. And I'm gonna ask you a quick question. Have you ever seen a beaver that has gotten smashed by a tree? No? Then something tells me the beaver knows what he's doing. I'm gonna follow the beaver. Anywho, let's get this other guy down. I just wanted to, you know, you gotta be safe. You can be a little bit stupid, but be stupid and safe. All right. All right, so that live leg right here. I don't know, are we looking right here? That live leg right there. Got a little way it can go through the canopy. Now, on the tree itself, you got to kind of see how much weight is into it, and that'll kind of let you know if it's going to get hung up or not. It's got a whole lot of weight. It's not going to get hung up on little itty bitty branches, but if the branches can, you know, hold some tension and you ain't got a whole lot of weight behind the tree, it's probably going to get hung up. And it's a lot funner to cut down a tree that's hung up like this than a tree that's hung up there. I've done both. Their second one's not fun at all, so let's get her done. pretty sure it's gonna go. I was cutting and I was looking at that and I was like, man, I should have took that down. So it's holding a little bit of the tension, but man, there's so much weight up there, it's gonna go. So. Just wait. You can hear it. Oh. The suspense is fun though. Kind of want to go in there and give it a little snip. Well, I don't know if you can see, but because of that dead branch not giving enough momentum, it is hooked on there and there. Now, it's really not a big deal because I know that I throw a rope up there and take away those branches. Like the momentum, me pulling from up there will easily, if I give it a few more snips there. But I don't want to leave this hung up like that overnight. Just, not that anybody's gonna come back here, it's just not the right thing to do, so. But I like showing how things don't always work out, because, I mean, that's life, right? Probably could have planned it a little better, but honestly, I've been cutting a lot of wood lately and I'm kind of burnt out. It still might give, like it looks like up there that it's moving around a little bit. You can hear some stuff going on, so. Well, I think it might still go. It's gonna still go. Look at that. There it goes. Nope, it's gonna go. Might even take this trio. Shoot. Isn't that funny? All that weight, it's just slowly. Look how hung up that is, though. I missed that by a little bit. It's still going down, though. The wood's too rotten in the center to give it any, to hold it. It's coming. It's just walking. It's just walking. Hey. No, I planned all this. This was all planned out. This house is just supposed to, you know. I'm just messing around. It's actually kind of cool. That living branch, man, it's still got a lot of weight in it. Probably 400 or 500 pounds still. The suspense, man. I don't even write this stuff in Hollywood. Oh. I kind of want to go over there and give it some help. I don't know. Should I be stupid? Smartly stupid. Oh. Just pulled away another branch. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like slowly walking. I think I might try to get a rope and put some tension on it. I'm just gonna leave this sucker running in case it does come down. That way it's still being recorded. Ooh. That's crazy, dude. Round two. That has to be the worst tree felling that I've ever been through. I'm not a professional or anything, but I've taken down a lot of trees. I'm gonna post this, you know. I think the most important thing I've ever learned about just anything, especially being a guy, I can't speak for a woman, but keep a clear head and don't give up. When it gets worse, know that if you keep at it, it's just gonna get better. I don't know. Hope that was fun to watch. Now I'm gonna go cut it. Good luck. God bless.